Hey everyone, ready for today's deep dive? We're going to be tackling day trading.
Ooh, day trading.
Yeah, it's a world that, well, it promises those big wins,
Right.
but also major risks. It's like, are you going to strike gold
Yeah.
or totally wipe out? We're going to try to figure that out today.
Okay.
We're dissecting a YouTube video
Oh, cool.
called El Day Trading es una estafa from a channel called Riqueza Vital.
Interesting.
It's got a lot of good stuff in there.
I bet. That question, right? Is it a scam? Like, is it all just hype?
Exactly. And the video jumps right into that.
How does it?
That push and pull, like you want those quick profits.
Of course.
But you're also like, wait a minute, am I going to get tricked?
Right, exactly.
So before we get too deep, let's start with the basics. What even is day trading?
Okay, yeah.
What makes it different from just like regular investing?
Good question.
Right.
Well, imagine this. Investing is like planting a tree, right?
Okay.
You're patient. You watch it grow over time.
Years and years.
Yeah, exactly. Day trading's more like, I don't know, picking fruit.
Oh,
You see a ripe berry, you grab it quick, you're in and out,
gotcha.
trying to catch those little price swings throughout the day.
So it's all about speed.
Yeah, very fast-paced.
No wonder people see those dollar signs and jump in.
Yeah, the allure of fast money, right?
Totally. But then there's the risk. How risky are we really talking?
Oh, the video has this great analogy for that.
Okay, lay it on me.
Imagine a roller coaster, but this roller coaster can shoot up 5%,
Oh.
then plummet 10%, all in a few minutes.
Whoa.
That's the market in day trading.
Okay, so buckle up.
Yeah, it's wild. Big rewards, but also,
Big crashes.
you got it. If you're not careful, that is.
So it's not for the faint of heart.
Mm.
But experienced traders, they're not just like closing their eyes and hitting
Mm.
buy.
No, they have methods. That's where risk management comes in, which the video talks about a lot.
Oh, good. So there are ways to like tame the beast a little.
Well, you try to. It's not about eliminating risk, but managing it. So one thing they emphasize is risking only a tiny bit of your money on each trade.
Tiny, like how tiny?
Like, imagine you have 10,000 bucks to trade.
Okay, 10 grand.
You might only risk 100
Yeah.
or even 10 bucks on one single trade.
So it's like, don't bet the whole farm?
Exactly. Spread it out.
Makes sense. But what if a trade starts tanking? Do you just watch it burn?
Well, that's where stop losses orders are your friend. Think of it like,
Like an escape hatch.
yeah, exactly. You set a price.
Like if it hits this number, I'm out.
Boom, automatic exit. Damage control.
I like that. So you have an exit strategy before you even start.
Exactly. Planning is key, which leads us to something the video really digs into.
Ooh, what's that?
The psychology of trading.
Ooh, interesting.
Because, yeah, charts and numbers matter, but your own head matters more.
Right, like keeping a cool head under pressure.
It's huge. The video talks about how emotions can mess up even the pros.
Yeah, you see a win, you get greedy.
Exactly. Or you see a dip, fear kicks in, you sell too early.
And miss out on the rebound.
Exactly. It's like this battle between logic and
That's your gut.
your gut. Yes,
And the market knows that, right? It's almost designed to exploit those emotions.
it's true. Like a casino, the house always has an edge.
Okay, that's a little scary. So how do people actually win? Is it just pure luck?
There's definitely skill involved,
Yeah.
learning market patterns, risk strategies, all that. But chance, oh yeah, plays a role.
So it's like poker.
A little bit.
Yeah.
You need the skills, but also got to be ready for the unexpected.
And speaking of unexpected, what about scams? Because I bet there are a lot.
Oh yeah, the video goes deep on that, which is great.
So in day trading, how do you spot the red flags?
Yeah,
the
yeah.
stuff that's too good to be true.
Right, because they're out there. And they often target those emotions we talked about, that desire to win big, that fear of missing out. The video breaks down 3 major types of scams that are out there.
Okay, let's go through them. What's the first one people should be aware of?
Pyramid schemes.
Ah, the classics.
Right. It's less about actual trading, more about recruiting new people.
So the people at the top make money off those at the bottom.
Yeah. They dangle promises,
Yeah.
guaranteed returns, secret strategies, millionaire testimonials.
It's selling the dream, basically.
Totally. So watch out for that. Then there are those fake courses.
Oh, those are everywhere. Become a trading guru in 30 days.
Exactly. They promise the world, but the instructors might be phony or the content is just garbage.
So you pay, but learn nothing.
Right. Or even worse, learn bad info. Then the third one, this is where it gets scary, is unregulated trading platforms.
Uh-oh, unregulated. What does that even mean?
It means they're not under anyone's watch,
Yeah.
no financial oversight, your money isn't protected.
So it's like the Wild West of trading.
Yeah. high risk of fraud, manipulation, but
Eh.
they lure you in with low fees, promises of big leverage.
So it's like tempting bait, but there's a hook hidden in there.
Exactly. So, yeah, lots of risks, but the video's great for pointing them out.
Knowledge is power, especially with this stuff. It's better to be informed than blindly jump in and lose it all.
Absolutely. The more you know, the better you can protect yourself.
Okay, so we've covered what day trading is, the good, the bad, the ugly. But for someone who's, intrigued but a little freaked out, what's a good first step?
Well, that's a perfect question to lead us into our next section.
Okay, great. Let's take a quick break. We'll be right back.
So before the break, we were talking about scams, right?
Yeah.
And how crucial it is to do your research.
Yeah, all about due diligence.
Which leads perfectly into our next topic,
Uh,
picking the right trading platform.
right, because let's say you've done your homework,
You're informed?
you know the risks, you're ready to, dip your toes in.
Okay, yeah.
Where do you even begin? How do you find a platform that's not gonna, run off with your money?
Well, the video says start simple. Fees.
Fees, okay.
Yeah, shop around, compare different
What
platforms.
fees are we talking?
Commissions, spreads.
Yeah.
Sometimes there are hidden costs.
Oh, sneaky.
Yeah, and watch out for those super low fees.
Ah, so if it seems too good to be true,
Probably is. Could be unregulated or have other downsides.
so you got to read the fine print.
Always. But fees are just the start. Look at reviews from other traders.
Ooh, good point. See what the real experience is like.
Exactly. See if people complain about the platform, the customer service, stuff like that.
It's like checking Yelp before you go to a restaurant.
Exactly. You want the inside scoop.
Yeah.
And then security. Big one.
Oh, yeah. You don't want your money disappearing.
Is the platform user-friendly? Do they protect your info? Two-factor authentication. Mobile app. All that matters.
Especially for beginners, right? You want something that's not too overwhelming.
Totally.
Yeah.
Finding the right platform is step one, but then you got to learn to actually use it.
Right, it's just the entrance ticket.
Yeah, like getting your driver's license, but now you got to learn to drive.
Which brings us back to that whole psychology thing.
Oh, yeah, crucial. And the Riqueza Vital video, it has this amazing analogy for the market itself.
I am intrigued. Tell me.
They say, imagine it's a wild animal.
Ooh, a wild animal. Okay.
Yeah. It's unpredictable, powerful. You got to respect it.
So it's not just about the numbers. It's about understanding this beast.
Exactly. And being prepared for anything.
So you need a plan. Right. Like if you're going to go into the jungle, you don't just wander aimlessly.
Absolutely. They talk a lot about having a trading plan, your goals, how much risk you can handle, when to buy, when to sell.
So you're not making decisions in the heat of the moment.
Right. Take emotion out of it as much as possible.
But how do you do that? Because the market is so crazy, it's easy to get swept up in it.
Well, one thing they say is know your emotional triggers.
Emotional triggers.
Yeah, like what makes you panic, what makes you greedy. Once you know, you can plan for it.
So it's like knowing your weaknesses in advance.
Exactly. So you don't
Okay.
fall into those traps. And the video goes even deeper, talking about cognitive biases.
Cognitive biases, what are those?
It's like how our brains trick us without us even realizing it.
Ooh, that's dangerous.
Yeah. One is called confirmation bias. It means we look for info that proves we're right even if we're wrong.
Oh, like you only read news that supports your opinion.
Exactly. Not seeing the full picture. And then there's anchoring bias.
Anchoring.
Yeah. It's like we get stuck on the first piece of info we got, even if it's not relevant anymore.
Oh, I get it. Like
Okay.
you bought a stock at $50, now at $40, but you're holding out hope it'll go back up.
Yeah. Stuck on that initial price, even though things have changed.
So it's like clinging to the past instead of adapting.
Exactly. And there are more biases, but the point is our brains can mess us up
It's like having a saboteur in your head.
sometimes.
Uh.
But by knowing about them, we can fight back.
Self-awareness is key, basically.
Huge. The video actually quotes someone saying, the biggest enemy of a good trader is usually staring back at him from the mirror.
Wow, that's deep. It's like the battle is within.
A lot of it is.
Yeah.
But the video also talks about learning constantly. The market never stops changing.
You got to keep up.
Yeah. New tech, new strategies. You can't just know one thing and be set.
Like any field. Got to stay up to date.
Exactly. Lucky there are tons of resources. Books, courses, online groups, mentors.
So it's like a whole community supporting each other.
Yeah. They even recommend finding a mentor or joining a group, especially for beginners.
Yeah, having someone to guide you makes a big difference.
Huge. Like a coach in the gym.
Yeah.
But with all this said, the video ends with a very important question. Is day trading right for you?
Ah, the million-dollar question. We've talked about so much, the good, the bad.
The risks, the rewards.
But it all comes down to that, right? Is it a good fit for your life?
Exactly. And that's what we'll tackle in the final part of our deep dive.
Okay, so we're back, and we've really gone deep into day trading. But now, the big question, the one everyone's thinking. Is this actually right for me?
It all comes down to that, doesn't it? And I like how the video doesn't sugarcoat it. Day trading, it's not some get-rich-quick scheme.
Right.
It takes work, honesty with yourself, all.
It's like know thyself, but with your wallet.
Exactly. So how do you even start answering that question?
What are the big things to think about?
Well, they lay out a few key factors. First, the video talks a lot about financial stability.
Okay, like having your ducks in a row before you jump in.
Yeah. Day trading, it's not about getting out of debt.
Right.
It's for when you're already in a good place.
Gotcha. So emergency fund, all that.
Exactly. Know your whole financial picture before taking on more risk.
So it's about being responsible, not desperate, basically.
Yeah, making smart choices, not just gambling.
Okay, that makes sense. What else is there to consider?
Time. Day trading takes time. It's not passive income.
You can't just set it and forget it.
Nope. You got to research, analyze, watch the market.
Like every day.
Pretty much.
Mhm.
So if you have a full-time job, a family, you got to be honest. Can you dedicate the hours?
Right, it's a commitment.
It is. And then this is big. Risk tolerance. Can you handle the stress?
The ups and downs, yeah.
Because those will happen, even if you're doing everything right.
Losses are part of the game.
They are. So seeing your money drop, even for a bit, freaks you out.
Yeah, like sleepless nights.
Then day trading might not be for you. There are less intense ways to invest.
Right, different strokes for different folks.
Totally. And something people forget, passion. Do you actually like this stuff?
Oh, yeah, you gotta be interested.
Because it's ongoing. Learning, adapting, facing challenges. If you're not into it,
It'll burn you out.
for sure. It's got to be more than just chasing profits.
It's about the journey, too, huh?
Yeah, the whole process. So that's the takeaway. Is day trading right for you? It's personal. No one answer fits everyone.
Right, gotta weigh those pros and cons.
Your situation, your personality,
Your risk tolerance, your time, all that.
and your passion. Don't underestimate that.
Okay, so as we wrap up this deep dive, everyone listening,
Yeah.
think about what resonated with you, those key factors, the good and the bad,
Right.
and make a choice that feels right for you. No pressure either way.
Exactly. There are lots of ways to reach your financial goals.
Day trading is just one path, not the only one.
And no matter what path you choose, knowledge is your best friend.
Absolutely. Be informed, be cautious, keep learning.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Well, thanks for joining us on this deep dive. Always remember, the best investment
The best one.
is in yourself. That's it for today, folks.